mean for it to have no solution? Well, if a system has one solution, that means it crosses once. If it has infinite solutions, that means it's the same line represented two different ways with two equations. No solutions means it never crosses, therefore they're parallel, therefore they have the same slope. All right, and that's going to be an important concept here. But first of all, let's make this a little easier to see. And the first thing to do is to get rid of all these denominators. So to do that, I see 8, 8, 7, and 8. Let's just go ahead and multiply the whole thing by 7 times 8, which is 56. All right, which will cancel out the denominators at least and give us some big numbers, but that's okay. Okay, so how should I write this? We'll do, all right, so 7 over 8 times 56 minus 5 over 8 times 56 x equals 4 over 7 minus 7 over 8y. Don't lose those variables. All right. And I'm just going to put this in my calculator. So 7 times 56 divided by 8 is 49. 5 times 56 divided by 8 is 35. Oh, and then these guys also need to be multiplied by 56, 56. All right, so 4 times 56 divided by 7 is 32. And then, do we already have this? Yes, 7 over 8. So we'll call that 49. Now I'm thinking to myself, oh, it would not cancel out because we have minus 49 and plus 49. All right. And then what I'm going to do is put it into y equals mx plus b form, because remember, we're worried about the slope being the same. So first we got to find the slope. So that means I need to get my y's on the one side and everything else on the other. So 49 plus 49 is 98. We get 98y equals 35x plus 32. And then divide by 98. So we get y equals 35 over 98. I'm going to put that in my calculator and math frac it just to see. 5 over 14. It does simplify down. 5 over 14 x plus 32 divided by 98. Math frac 16 over 49. I'll take what I can get. All right, and then we go to the second equation. All right, this is what our scrap paper is for. So let's rewrite it first. We have 5 over 4x plus 7 over 4 equals py plus 15 over 4. And I would rewrite it exactly the way it looks just to make sure, because doing mental math while writing, or skipping a step basically, is how careless errors happen. All right, so this whole thing, we've got 4s everywhere, so I'm just going to multiply everybody by 4. All right, and that'll cancel out that, and that, and that, and it'll just add a 4 right here. So I have 5x plus 7 equals 4py plus 15. All right, and same as I said before, we're going to get into y equals mx plus b form, so that means I need my y alone. Easiest way to make that happen is to leave the y on this side and move my 15 over. So let's do it. So we're going to do minus 15. Minus 15. And so we get 5x minus 8 equals 4py. Still need that y to be alone, so we're going to divide everybody by 4p. Divide by 4p. And what's that going to give me? There's my y alone. And so that's going to be 5 over 4px minus 8 over 4p. All right. And the most important thing at this point is we need the slopes to be the same. We know this one's slope was 5 over 14. So set it equal to 5 over 4p. It's starting to look like it's going to be messy, and that's how it is. So 14 times 5, because I'm just going to cross multiply 14 times 5 and 5 times 4p. So I get 70 equals 5 times 4 is 20p. And then so p equals 70 over 20. Simplify that down to 7 over 2. And they will take either 7 over 2 or 3.5 as the correct answer.